What's up, y'all? You already know the drill. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and strap in, because today's update? Oh, it's a big one. We're talking about none other than Tiffany Henyard. Folks keep asking where she's at, why she's been so quiet. Well, let's get into it. She's gone ghost. No live stream rants. No all-caps Facebook meltdowns. No surprise pressers where she talks in circles. Nothing. Like she vanished straight off the grid. But don't get it twisted. This isn't a vacation. This is survival mode. Damage control. Maybe, and that's a very shaky maybe. One of her bargain bin lawyers finally pulled her aside and said, "Sis, shut up. For real this time." Maybe someone told her this ain't just Facebook drama anymore. These are real courtrooms. Real judges. Real stakes. But let's be honest. Does Tiffany ever listen? Doubt it. In her head, this is still just PR. A headline she can outwait. She thinks if she logs off long enough, the heat will die down. That folks will forget. That this is just another storm she can ignore her way through. But that's not how this story ends. Not even close. Because Tiffany isn't fighting just one fire. She's drowning in lawsuits from every direction. Citizens, business owners, watchdog groups, former staff, even entire agencies. It's like the whole town got fed up at once and lawyered up. And that's not even the scariest part. The FBI, still circling. That investigation hasn't gone anywhere. Just because it's quiet doesn't mean it's gone. Like my grandma used to say, just because the pot ain't whistling don't mean the water ain't boiling. Tiffany's arrest isn't an if, it's a when. And trust me, everybody's waiting on that shoe to drop. So let's break it down. Because legally, her rap sheet's stacking up like a CVS receipt. Case number 1, TAC Group Investments versus Tiffany Henyard. And this one, local, personal. The TAC Group ties back to the folks who own St. Patrick's liquor store, black-owned, right in her own town. Tiffany blocked their liquor license. Straight up denied it. No valid reason. Just political spite. They had no choice but to sue. And the court had to force her to approve it. Think about that. A mayor dragged the court just to let a legit business operate in her own community. And even then, she pulled the same stunt again. Another license. Same game. Left it hanging. So this new case? It's basically part 2 of the same nonsense. Like seriously, how many mayors get sued multiple times over liquor licenses? That's wild. Case number 2, Jeff Deere. Now, details are still slim, but his name popped up in the court records. And here's the thing. If somebody files without chasing headlines, that means it's not clout. It's about accountability. We'll be watching that one real close. Case number 3, Edgar County Watchdogs. And listen, these folks do not play. This case is about the FOIA violations. Those missing credit card receipts. Township money swiped like it was a personal debit card. And when somebody asked for proof, poof, documents gone. She tried to point the finger at trustees. Claimed she had nothing to do with it. Tried brushing it off like spilled coffee. But the judge wasn't buying it. Ordered her to explain, in detail, how she searched for those records. And her lawyer, some guy named Brimley or Bramble or whatever, filed an affidavit that was a complete joke. Basically said, yeah, she looked, couldn't find anything. The court tossed it out. Not legal. Not acceptable. Then came the fine. Starting June 6th, Tiffany owes $1,000 a day until those FOIA documents show up. Not a metaphor. A literal $1,000. Every single day. Tick. Tock. Today's June 30th. That's 24 days. That's $24,000 she should owe right now. At minimum. But here's the Illinois twist. Down in the Southland, the system drags its feet when powerful people are in the hot seat. So far, no proof she's paid a dime. They're letting her slide, while any regular person would already be cuffed, broke, or both. Let's move on. Case number 4. Another name. Another lawsuit. This time it's David Duvall stepping up to the plate. And while the paperwork hasn't revealed every detail yet, what matters is a pattern. We're not looking at 1 or 2 angry neighbors here. We're talking about a flood, a stack of complaints so heavy it's starting to crack the floor. One lawsuit? That's a warning sign. 5? That's a meltdown in real time. And the next one might be the ugliest of them all. Because Tiffany didn't just tangle with businesses or watchdog groups. She messed with firefighters. Let that sink in. She interfered with their pension fund and their medical coverage. Yes, pensions and health insurance. We're talking about the people who run toward burning buildings when everybody else is running away. The ones who pull wreckage off accident victims. The ones who stare death in the face every single shift. Now, picture this. After 20 years of service, a firefighter goes to the doctor, only to hear, "Sorry, your insurance isn't active." Why? Because Tiffany Henyard decided their benefits didn't matter. This wasn't a glitch. It wasn't a clerical error. This was mismanagement at the highest level. And the result wasn't paperwork headaches. It was real people, real lives, put in jeopardy. That's not sloppy leadership. That's betrayal. And betrayal is why her name sparks so much rage. Because when you gamble with the lives of first responders, you're not just breaking trust. You're spitting on the very people holding your community together. Yet Tiffany still has the audacity to smile for cameras, branding herself like she's some hometown hero. Let's be clear, she's not misunderstood. She's not the victim of a smear campaign. She is the crisis. And that crisis is circling back fast. The FBI hasn't stopped watching. That investigation is still wide open. And when it lands, it's going to feel like a freight train. She didn't just wreck Dalton. She dragged Thornton Township down with her, plunging 2 entire communities into chaos. Even Lori Lightfoot's audit only scratched the surface. We still don't know how deep the damage runs. And if Tiffany's mouth is moving, you already know it's a lie. She's still ducking accountability, like it's a game, zooming into hearings instead of showing up, double booking courtrooms like she's juggling lunch dates, acting like judges are optional. But this isn't traffic court. This is real. And if it were up to me, every no-show would be 30 days in jail, automatic. No excuses. No reschedule. Miss one hearing? Bench warrant. Period. Because this isn't just about her anymore. It's about firefighters. About Dalton. About Thornton Township. And here's the truth. She can't outwait this. She can't hide from it. She can't post her way out of it. The accountability train is coming. And when it hits, I'll be right here, front row, watching every second of it unfold.